Hey traders, Raghee here, and in this free video we're going to take a deep dive into copper, which had a really pretty epic day. Now I don't say that subjectively, I say that objectively, looking at the movement that we've seen in copper based upon the typical price movement range. To get a 0.06867 move at a copper would be significant in terms of its 68% probability in terms of the upper end of price movement. And today, as you can see on today's candle, we have a range of 0.945. So this is a much more strength, much more movement than we typically see out of a market like this. And so one of the things that we'll oftentimes see on the tail end of this movement is a kind of squat body candle, a little bit more movement to the upside, a little tail end follow through before the market heads back down. And I think this is once again setting up a short in copper. Now, it made a slightly higher high this last time we shorted it, and it's kind of in that same area again, in this area between 2.4300 and 2.4030. This area is where the resistance is, and that's where I want to look for shorts. And most especially if we can get to, but stay not too, I mean, we might get a little bit above, but I'm looking for this market to test a -1 standard deviation of the volume weighted average price by way of my V-score calculation, which is the standard deviation measurement of volume weighted average price. And so if we can get all that syncing up, this is going to be a really nice reshort or getting long puts in copper. But because we've moved on the upper end of price movement range, be ready for perhaps a little bit more follow through before it moves lower. Or if you're buying puts or shorting copper into this move, just factor into your tolerance for movement against you, maybe a minor high or a squat bodied candle at the upper end or even above the upper end of today's range before we head back down. All right. Now my targets are going to be the same as they were last time we put this trade on. All right. Optional target at 33.20, target one at 28.20. And I'm looking to refire this trade all over again. I'll see you in the next update.